Hello. This one is about the stones I've collected over the years. Today I've gotten a few emails that when I start silversmithing, they have sent me the ring sizes. And for the lady that asked, do I have any white buffalo? This is called Tiffany. How do I know? It says so right here. But it's got the purple. And it's got some white. Oops. So I don't know how I'm going to sell these. I may just do a preview, and if somebody wants a certain cab, email me and we'll sort it out. This one is a moss agate round. And I'm not going to get out the millimeters because I don't have a gauge yet. But I have normal size hands for man. I wear medium gloves, so. This is a nice sodalite. At one time it sold for $35. Now, I've been collecting these most of my life. At one point in my life, I didn't really have time to do this kind of stuff, because anybody who's watched my older videos know that I did a lot of stuff when I was young and had the the gumption to get up and go, but it suddenly just left. Something like that. I think that's chrysocolla. Please correct me if I'm wrong. This is labradorite. Got some nice flash in it. Some translucence in it. It's big enough to make a nice pendant. Another type of maybe this one's chrysocolla and the other one's not. That would make a nice ring. Oh, I forgot this one. This would make a nice bracelet. Somebody tell me what that is. That's blue agate, I think. I'm kind of testing myself here to see what I remember. Oh, I don't know. It's got some pyrite in it. Looks like it's got copper in it. I know these darker stones don't sell quite as well. But it sparkles. I think you may not be able to see the sparkle. But I think there's some pyrite and copper in that. Especially right there on top. Oh, I think this is mine number 8. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Turquoise. This is a nice one. This may be sugarlite or charite. No, it's not sugarlite. I've learned my lesson on that one. It's a charolite. with some white in it. Let's see what this one is. It's a little purple, got some copper in it. Of course, it's like that one I just showed a little bit earlier, but it's got more purple than brown. I remember when I used to take art in high school. I think you add a little red to brown to make purple. I know purple's blue and red. If you get too much blue in it, it turns brown. Another labradorite. Oh, I wonder what's that doing in there. It's a bead. Nugget. Imagine you could put a silver wire through there. I heat it up so that the end of it gets a little ball on it. Just a thought. I don't know what it's doing. It's supposed to be my bead pile. Now this one's got a very nice dome on it. And it is another one of those darker stones, but it appears to be purple. Does have a little nick in it. I think the bezel would cover that. That one probably one of the last ones I set. More sodalite, I believe. I like this one because of the odd shape. I prefer to make jewelry with shapes like this rather than, well, here's just an example so you can see it. These that are oval cut. Now these shapes like this, I may play the guitar this afternoon, see if that, don't want to mess it up, but definitely a unique flat pick. So that may be one of the first ones I work with. And that's why last night I was a little crowded on my desk in here, because I'm cleaning up one of the rooms. Actually, the room where I hatch my baby chicks once a year. I'm sure they won't mind if I'm back there piddling. And the more they see you, especially when they're little, the tamer they get. They make really nice pets. Better than parrots because they don't tell stories on you. This is another blue one. It too has got a little nick in it. I think that'd be covered up by the bezel, but I don't know. When I get my Dremel, I know you have to add a little water or this gets really hot when you're trying to polish them or take something out of them. This one sold for $24 once. I see some blue in it. Right at the top. Almost like a little opal color, but there's no flash anywhere else. Another labradorite. Labradorites, I usually leave the back open on them in the past. Got translucence in it. And another labradorite. Plus, I've got a little sack of nothing but labradorites. And a little bag of ruby zeolcites. Oh, I thought that's what this was. I don't have any in here. For another video. That is pretty close. And it may be ruby. I think zeolcite is a little more green. And what do I have here? Some sort of turquoise. And I like all these because they don't have that backing on them that's magnetic, which would confuse someone. As long as the ring part is stamped silver, if you have to sell it and they're buying it, usually just for melt value, you take your stones out anyway. And that may be why some of these are a little chipped. Somebody was taking the stone out of the setting in a rhodochondriac. I like these. And it's got a little bit of an odd shape. And at one time it sold for $58. You get online, look for those stones, especially if they have a, what I call an artistic design to them. And of course, you're not knowing what you're getting. Now, I have a couple of these in another bag. This is thuolite. Got a lot of purple in it, and how do I know it's thuolite? I wish everybody would have done that while I was collecting these. About done, folks. This has a lot of fracture lines in it, but that's normal for this type of stone. It's pink, although it doesn't look too pink. And I forgot the name of this one. It's one of the first ones I learned. It is a quartz. Probably has energy benefits to it. This one's got a thin edge on it down here. Might be good for wire wrapping. I don't think there's enough stone in that one for a bezel to hold it and fix it. Now this is a good shape of labradorite. See, these are the shapes that I like, because you can take a odd shape like that. Oops. Odd shape like this. Gotta change my air filters. That new furnace gives off some, when it's burning off the oil to keep it from rusting until to get it installed, it gives off some fumes. This is a tiger eye. See if I can get some flash going here. Flash is going up and down. And at one time it sold for $22.50. More sodalite. Once again, I like this one. This one sold for $25 once. That is a good stone there for setting. It's got the odd shape to it. I guess I'm sorting them while going through them. I guess I am sorting them as I am going through them. Sometimes I mumble. I have my old, believe it or not, grade school grading. They moved around so much they, well, I won't tell you what my grade card said about me from kindergarten through high school. I might someday. I believe that's an agate. It's a keeper. Sorry about that, folks. After all, this is live. I don't even have a script. More sodalite. This has got some rutilation in it. Remember, rutilated is, it's got a little backing on it. Rutilated is gold needles, and termulated is some sort of black needles in it. I would almost say, well, look at that. Not only is it blue, it's got those needles in it. It's round. That'll make a very nice ring. Trust me. And at first I thought it had a backing on it. I don't know, what do you think? You can see through it. But that is a deep blue. I've never seen this stone. Well, I've seen this stone, but I have never found this stone. And usually what I do is I go to one of the search engines and I search images. Oh, look at that blue. Ooh, I like this one because I've never seen one like it. About done. Oh, got a rectangular labradorite, a rounded top. These are sometimes hard to make a bezel for because of the bends. This one will require a backing put on it. I don't think I would have sold that to anybody, but sometimes these bulk bags of stones you buy, sometimes you get one of those in there. Another sodalite. Another small sodalite. They don't match good enough for earrings. And here's another one of those blue stones. But it's a sliver. And I don't like to put backings in the back of my rings when I make them bezels, because if you use sawdust, or even some Native Americans use pipe tobacco, if they get wet, the stone will pop out. So I don't know what I'll do with that. That's it for this video. I know I'm running them all together today for that auction coming up Sunday night on Jewelry Nurse's channel. So the next thing I will do, which is going to be a redundancy, but I'm also getting organized. I will have things like this, inlaid zuni. I will have some lapis with pyrite. Finally going to get the last of my chains out because I'm getting ready to order some, hopefully. And I forgot to put the date on this one. Same date as the other one, January 29th, 2021. And folks, that's the way it is.